Hello everybody, welcome back to Madables, and welcome back to another Pokemon reaction. It's actually perfect timing because I was actually gonna do a song reaction today, but I saw AlphaRad released a video, so I'm like, absolutely we'll watch another AlphaRad video. If there's a gaming Pokemon nerd thing you all watch me react to, please leave in the comments below. I'd greatly appreciate it. I love reacting to your favorite things. It puts me a little bit of an input on your life and what you love, and I love kind of reacting to the stuff that you like. Can you beat Pokemon with a level 1 team? I guess we're gonna find out. I have no idea. I don't even know you can get a level 1 Pokemon, but we'll see how it goes. Anyway, let's get into it. Wow, it's the part right before I start the video. Isn't that cool? If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. People that are subscribed to this channel, I love very dearly. I love all of you that are subscribed. If you're not subscribed, I guess I love you just a little bit less, but I still appreciate you just the same. Okay? Can you beat Pokemon with just a level 1 team? This is gonna be interesting. This is like, I feel like in order to beat the game, you would now need to have like some kind of like extensive knowledge, but also you can only use so much like stuff, right? You don't have a wide variety, you know? I mean, I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see.
Higher level mean Pokemon strong. However, that is not always the case, as I constructed a team of 6 Pokemon who were all level 1.
Wow, okay. So we got Nose Pass, Rattata, that little furry thing, Aaron. Okay, I figured Shreninja or whatever it's called, because you can only hurt it by having like special effect moves or something like that, right? But also, like, how do you get level 1 version? Do you have to use like babies?
All level 1.
Yeah.
So is it possible to beat Pokemon White with the weakest team imaginable? The answer is realistically yes, if I'm making a video about it in the first place. Like, are we really fooling anybody with these titles? But hey,
he's not wrong. He's not, like, the best one was like, I attempted. Attempted is probably the best way to facetiously or like very casually be like, did it happen? Did it not happen? Not can you? Because can you be like, yes, I made a long video about it, but like, I attempted. You're like, what's gonna happen at the end of this? We'll see. So I attempted to beat Pokemon with a level 1 team would have been a more, I guess, way to do it.
let's just see what happens. Our malnourished journey starts with choosing the better character design and then meeting up with Bianca, who gives us our first starter. Just kidding. She gives us a full team and over 3,000 items. Apparently our rival got a Pokemon too. Oh, his name is Kid. For reasons. What did I say, Brayden? What did I say?
It's a good clip.
Bianca proposes a friendly spar between friends, but I promise you there is nothing friendly about.
Okay. All right. The nitty gritty. So this is one of my favorite things, is like making a team like this, because I love poison stall teams. I might do it as like a thing at some point in the future on my stream, but in the meantime, it's just doing this. Also, I stream on Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays. I mainly do Minecraft speedruns on Mondays and Wednesdays, but they're not really speedruns because I suck at the game, so we call them power walking. And then we do the Pokemon Kaizos on Fridays. But Leech Seed, do you need Leech Seed? I'm excited to see what he means by this, because like if you take damage, I'm assuming you're gonna die. Substitute, absolutely. Maybe it gives a substitute alive. Protecting Toxic, for sure. Absolutely.
About this team in the slightest. Kid brags about how he's trained his little tiny Oshawott since they hatched, and oh god, welcome to the real world. We open with our level 1 Whimsicott, whose flowchart is a near perfect circle.
Yeah, for sure. It's perfect.
Funny little prankster ability allows all non-damaging moves to go first, which is all of them.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Leech Seed drains their health, so now you just gotta stall. Yep. This is not gonna be a fast run. But we won the first battle, and the game crashed.
Oh, the rival actually did close his DS.
The fucking background.
This time.
Let's go!
He rage quit.
He rage quit.
So
That's
on
so
our
funny.
second attempt, we decided to mix it up and throw out Shedinja. This one's a bit more obvious because
I don't know what, do you know what emulator he's using? I've only ever used RetroArch, but if you recommend another one, I would totally be down to trying something else.
boom, Wonder Guard. Sometimes your opponent just can't hit you. Honestly, at this point, I didn't even know if it was possible to beat the entire game like this. But I at least knew that if I could, it was not morally correct. Like, if you were to put this team on Pokemon Showdown against real people,
get ready to be destroyed.
God, these videos are always so rough, because like I feel like the people are always so toxic about it, at least from the videos I've seen. Like they just kind of like, who goes to these Pokemon matches and just yells at people? Who are you? If you're watching this, I hate you. Who just yells at people like that?
We're
You're playing Pokemon. You're playing a janky Pokemon PvP game on the internet.
gonna be
You better be nice.
as we progress through the first couple routes, Rattata has already proven their worth with the little something called Fear. Focus Sash, Endeavor, Quick Attack, Rattata. Or
Okay.
fucking evil annoying rodent. Despite how strong this is, Rattata was mainly useful due to Runaway. We had a
Nice.
first rival battle, our first run-in with Team Plasma, and we stalled them both. So after speeding through the next few story beats at an incredibly slow pace, it was time to collect our first gym badge. A lot of the earlier battles...
I'm kind of excited. I mean, I think for the most part, it's gonna be like copy and paste between all these battles. If you usually have to go into it with like a structure, right? Like you either are gonna start with this mon, you're gonna start with this mon, and then just poison stall the rest of the team if they can be poisoned. Which may be a problem, I guess, when we get to like maybe the steel gyms or the poison. I guess we'll see.
Are honestly difficult because the enemy Pokemon don't deal enough damage to activate most of the gimmicks. Similar to Rattata, Aaron also uses Endeavor, but Sturdy replaces the Focus Sash and keeps getting replenished by Shell Bell, which heals based. You see where this is going, right? Ah, we're fighting Sharon. Ah, now we're not. Our next stop was Burbank City, home of Roxy, the poison-type gym leader, whose team does not have a single move that can hit Shedinja, so we just stayed patient. So, I just looked it up. Apparently she was able to hit Shedinja, but just decided not to. I know this challenge feels easy so far.
It's kind of funny though.
Given how most trainers only have 2 or 3 Pokemon, but things will get a lot harder when full teams start showing up, since the biggest issue with mine is that each Pokemon can only take out one other Pokemon. But then there's Nose Pass. Since he can't learn the typical
Wait, I need to see
only
the
take
structure.
out
Hold
one
on.
other Pokemon. But then there's no
Nose Pass. Okay, so Toxic, as always, he takes damage, then Sturdy activates so he can survive. He heals with Berry Juice, which brings him to full health, then he takes damage again. Then he goes to Sturdy, Pain Split, take damage. Oh, so it's just reactivating Sturdy? Is that a thing that's only in this? I thought it was only, like, once Sturdy activated. I didn't know if it was from full health or not, but, like, that's not bad. He just doesn't die, right? So as long as Toxic's on there, he should be fine.
Nose Pass. Since he can't learn the typical fear moves, Nose Pass just pain splits to steal his opponent's health. As prepared as we were, before we could attempt the third gym, we had a few story beats to hit. For example, make a movie? After fighting Team Plasma once more, we arrive in Castelia City. At this point, if you're not brain dead stupid, you're probably realizing, hey, you're not showing every fight. Well, yeah, no shit. Like,
Because it's exactly the same.
this challenge was hard and all, but damn, this script was hard to write. It's like, oh yeah, we used Rattata against this trainer, and not even 2 minutes later, we did it again right before, doing the exact same thing.
I'm currently writing a script for the Kaizo run that we're doing, because it's gonna be like a noob's first Kaizo kind of thing. I thought it'd be a fun idea, but like I completely understand where this would be going for the script.
Yet again, I feel like I just black out whenever I record these challenges because apparently this is 15 hours worth of content, but I don't remember any of it. Oh, now we're in the sewers. Actually, I do remember this part because I had absolutely no idea where to go and had to look up a guide on YouTube. So, now we're fighting the bug gym leader. Whoa, yeah,
It's actually a really cool gym. I do like the bug gym.
that's what we did in this battle. Yep, Rattata. Stay with me. I promise that this video gets entertaining, especially since our first major roadblock is here, Polaris. Nearly every gimmick we have
Polaris.
gets invalidated either due to steel types or sandstorm. Fun fact, you can't poison Magnemite, can't poison the keys, they have an immunity. There goes a third of our gimmicks, and another third of our gimmicks rely on Focus Sash keeping us alive, but fun fact, sandstorm kills them anyways. Which brings us to the last third of our team,
Hey,
Hippopotas
It's options.
and Aaron. They're a duo, but a duo who relies on Sandstorm, and if the opponents are steel types, what do we do? I'll be honest, I did not learn a single thing at all during that fight. In reality, I
is
did
luck.
the same exact thing a second time, but for some reason it worked.
Yep.
Let's just hope we don't have to fight him 2 more times in this game. Pop quiz! What is something that impresses you? Subscribe to the channel.
Nice. Please go check him out if you haven't checked him out yet.
I bet nobody saw that one coming from a YouTuber. And it works every time, right? Right. In search of figuring out what to do next, we wrote.
I do love that he gets a little bit more creative with how he does it. I just do mine in the beginning as a cute little thing because I'm still a small creator, so I'll get a more creative option once I am able to hire an editor and all that jazz. I'm excited. I'm playing it out accordingly, but we're starting off small. We have small goals. Our next goal is technically 5,000 for the next big thing. But we got great stuff on the way.
Wrote a Ferris wheel. Later, I found out that was actually exactly what I was supposed to do. After taking down multiple trainers in the Rave Gym, our paths crossed with a very popular character, and our battle started off pretty awesome.
I mean,
awful, if I can be
I think I understand why.
honest. We missed Leech Seed, which kills Whimsicott, and then every other Pokemon just kept getting paralyzed, which invalidates our strategies. So good thing our bag of tricks was 6 Pokemon.
Paralyzed is so annoying. I'm excited to almost go back to a normal Pokemon game or like a Nuzlocke after doing a Kaizo, because Kaizo is just so... It was exhausting. It's
Deep,
exhausting.
and after collecting another badge, we moved on to what is genuinely the hardest fight in the game. Most fear strats crumble in the doubles format, so they really start to collapse in a triple battle.
Oh,
Essentially,
I forgot about triple battle. Triple battles suck.
every single strategy is invalidated
God.
if you can hit any Pokemon twice before they get to attack once. Even moves like Double Kick and Dual Chop are impossible to deal with in singles. So imagine the surprise on my face when the central Sigilyph has Air Cutter, which, of course,
That's
hits
so
all 3
annoying.
Pokemon. This Tortuga always moves first with Aqua Jet, and the Archon, well, the Archon doesn't really do anything in particular. He's mainly just cleanup crew, which is incredibly easy to do when everyone's level 1.
Yep.
Several failed attempts later, and I realized what this fight all came down to. Luck.
Yep.
Yeah.
RNG, baby, RNG. It's if they're gonna miss or not, and if they miss, then you can do your whole spiel.
I know, you can predict what the AI wants to do and play around. I get it. It can be a bit tricky at times in the triple battle format, so long story short, you just gotta guess correctly. The winning solution was letting Shedinja protect to block Archon's Pluck, taking Aqua Jet as Whimsicott before leech-eating Sigilyph, who uses...
And this is also a good time for him to be able to save Scum, which is like, it's not super ideal, but like in these situations when you need a specific thing, which I have to do in Kaizos, because otherwise all my Pokemon would be like level 50 by now. If I didn't save Scum, then they would, like, I have to save Scum to keep them at that level. So I'm like, okay, at some point, the battle will work the way it wants, and my Pokemon will not be level 55 by the time I finish the 4th gym.
Air Cutter, killing Whimsicott, but leaves Rattata at Prime 1 HP, and now after Shedinja blocks Pluck... Ugh. I promise this is the winning strategy. I mean, I can't think of anything else, so I'm just gonna keep attempting the battle until eventually it all plays out exactly how I want it to.
Nice.
With Sigilyph out of the picture, the rest of the battle is simple. Was I overcomplicating this? No. Eventually, it all fell into place, but God, was it close.
Aw, he died.
Wait, can I take a moment to talk about this? One day, I just saw an unfortunate tweet that heavily romanticized 2 entirely preventable deaths from an entirely preventable plague. It just kind of read back to me as, "Aw, they died," which felt a bit disingenuous with the story they were pitching me. Little did I know, I was being extremely political, only to find out the article was fake. So,
Oh my gosh.
what did we learn? Personally, I learned that adding quotation marks to your jokes drastically reduces the amount of death threats you receive. Anyway,
I'm so sorry you have to deal with the internet sometimes, dude.
it's Pokemon! Wow, look, I'm doing the same
my
thing yet
poor baby
again.
boy.
I gotta spice the script up somehow. Like, this footage was recorded on January 8th. I just kept staring at a blank Google Doc for the past 4 months thinking, so what's a synonym for Rattata? Did you know this game features Assault, as well as...
Luckily for me, like for the, I keep bringing up Kaizo because that's the only like reference I have to making Pokemon content, writing the script, all that jazz. But like every week I only do one stream a week of it, and then we upload it to the VODs, and then I write the script as I'm watching the VODs in like 2 times to see if I missed anything or if I got about something, some kind of key component. But like it's interesting because I've never really written a script before. I've had like talking points because I'm better with talking points and ranting like that, but I've never had to follow a script formation for just a voiceover kind of thing for my own content. I've done it for other companies and other videos and stuff like that for other people, but like never for this.
corrupted footage. Whoa, we're in the gym now! How crazy, wow. Good thing we beat the gym leader on our first try. As far as the footage goes, that's technically true, actually.
That's
Next, we
crazy.
have to enter the Drift Fail tournament.
That gym is rough too.
With only 3 of our Pokemon, we have to defeat 3 trainers in a row. And our first battle was Kid, who we have already defeated before. Next up is the first gym leader, who we have already defeated before.
Nice.
Then our final competitor is Chorus, who we barely survived. After trying multiple times, I gave up on our current team, recruited Nosepass in hopes of cheesing out yet another victory.
Okay.
A few plot points later, we defeated
It works.
Skyla, nearly died in an optional triple battle, and
All right, I love Ducklet. I think Ducklet is a very interesting Pokemon. I don't know why I like it so much. I think it was for a specific reason when I was doing a Nuzlocke, but for some reason like they nailed the typing for it. I don't know if it's just water flying or not, but like I forgot exactly what it was. But for some reason Ducklet is like engraved in my head as like, hey, It's not a bad mon.
and boarded a real-life plane before encountering our first legendary.
Oh, we fight him? I have an idea.
What's the funniest thing you can do?
I have an idea.
Call him.
What?
The funniest thing is
Our next stop was our 7th gym badge,
I didn't even think about that, to be honest.
but
I didn't think it was gonna be an option.
I always forget this is a Pokemon.
Is it? The hell is that thing?
It's optional, huh? That's awesome.
in Lucid City, we immediately challenged the Dragon Gym and its interesting architecture.
Dude, if they take one wrong step, they go into a void. What do you mean he cares about them more?
Yeah,
That's
what-
not even a flat surface
Why would
they're
you
standing
stand on
on.
that?
Have you seen Byron's gym?
Yes, there was a triple battle, but it also allowed us to take a rotation battle instead, and those are shockingly good for a level 1 team. Then we made it to
Wait, are they?
Raiden, who led with an onslaught of dragons. And are you really going to be surprised if I tell you that this went the exact same way as every other battle?
Yep.
Really, the
I mean, again, it's the only way this entire video can go is you have a lot of the planning and a lot of like the work goes into before you even play the game. I feel like you have to choose your lineup, you have to choose their moveset, you have to give them the moveset, you have to get the Pokemon, and then once you get to that point, I guess you just mod to make sure they don't level up. But then after that, it's just like copy and paste the fights, right? So I think that's what he was talking about with the beginning of this being like the whole thing being autopilot, because you're not getting any different mods, you're not choosing anything different. It's really just you follow the structure, you get to the end, you win.
The only difficult part was dealing with Haxorus. Mold Breaker is a commonly overlooked ability that invalidates half of our team, and since he can learn Dual Chop, it could invalidate the rest. Luckily, Drayden's Haxorus missed out on this move, and we managed to find a gimmick that worked. After collecting our 7th gym badge, hell froze over. Yep, this sure is New York. Team Plasma finally makes a move out of the shadows with their weird flying pirate ship. Why is it a pirate ship? We had to run to the other side of the country to invade their boat. But
Pokemon's still standing there in the middle of
there
the
was a
street.
gym on this island that I have absolutely no memory of, and neither does my computer. With all 8 gym badges in hand, our next goal was to travel south and invade the Plasma pirate ship. Uh-oh, there's an ocean here. Apparently,
little
you
map.
need surf to progress in this.
I've been wanting to do, so I'm trying to decide between a randomized Nuzlocke between either Fire Red or Black and White 2, because I'm trying to choose games that have a open end game. I'm sorry, like I always keep bringing random stuff up for this, but like I love talking to you guys about Pokemon. But like I love Pokemon games where there's a mass variety, but you only unlock them afterwards, which I hate. So I feel like a randomized Nuzlocke in one of those games would be really fun because it'd be a completely different experience because you have so much more Pokemon to choose from instead of just the usual generic shit.
This game. So, I might have made a mistake. I accidentally designed my team around the HMs required to beat Pokemon White. It all felt real simple until I realized that I was supposed to design my team around Pokemon White too. I played the wrong game.
Oh my god.
So I went out to catch a Pokemon that could learn Strength and Surf for Pokemon White 2, but this just didn't feel right. So I just cheated instead. Oh, look,
Dude,
a
it's
giant
great.
pirate ship. Now it's time to, you know, you get it. Like every fight before, Rattata. Hold up, we're not done yet. It's time for one final battle with our rival. Nope, not that one. Colress.
The blue guy, yep.
Again, his team of steel
blue
types
guy.
easily counters our Wait a minute. None of his Pokemon can hit Shedinja, except for one. So we just threw out Shedinja with one fear of Metang, but if he was sent out, we would have to take him down. This should have been the hardest battle, but we cheesed it more than ever
Dude, he's
before.
doing great.
With Colress
He's
out
hanging
of the
in
way
there.
for good, the rest of our journey looked as peaceful as it could possibly be.
Right.
So back to fighting the evil syndicate terrorist cult who's aspiring to freeze the entire countryside by capturing a legendary dragon with the strength of a god in hopes of liberating the world of Pokemon. Huh. Maybe it's not that peaceful after all.
What's a Pokemon opinion that has you like this?
Was it just
One
about to
surgery
kill
later,
her?
and it's now time to challenge the Chimera that stands before us with
I don't
the
remember making it this far. Well, I guess I never completed my Black and White Nuzlocke because I got wrecked. I got wrecked. I forgot where I got wrecked. It was I think it was a little after the ground gym, I think.
power of one tiny rat. Surprise, we're fighting Ghetsis now, a character I haven't even introduced in this video. Leech Seed stalling and a Wonder Guard abuse and a setting Sandstorm with the tiny Hippo before letting Aaron and Nosepass clean up the rest. Pretty
Nice.
much exactly what you'd expect since Rattata was
That's
a little
right.
tired from killing a god. So with all that story stuff out of the way, we made it through Victory Road and boom, Unova's Pokemon League.
I always love when YouTubers do that because it's like you can easily take it out, but it's like it's more of a meme at this point to leave the green screen in.
In this game, you get to choose the order of the Elite Four, so I just challenged the hardest one first, since Rattata was essentially useless. But to my surprise, Nosepass can pain split on ghost types despite it being a normal type move. Honestly, you learn something new every day.
Yeah,
Our
see?
next opponent was
That's why I love watching these videos. You never know what you pick up and the things you remember and all the jazz from that.
Brimsley, the master of dark type Pokemon, and also I know I'm not the most knowledgeable player when it comes to Gen 5, but can we at least talk about this presentation? This game
Beautiful.
has been a phenomenal experience despite cheesing every trainer in Unova. But like, I haven't touched this game since my first casual playthrough as a kid in 2012, so wow, I have been missing out. This
Yeah.
game is gorgeous. The sprite
It's a fun game, and I highly recommend like Nuzlocking it. It's just again like I know it's hard, but it's a good game. All right, we're gonna beat the Nuzlocke at some point, I promise.
work is immaculate. And
Yeah.
anyways, he's dead. Since we're in the big leagues now, we can actually start sweeping certain teams with just 2 Pokemon. Hippopotas leads while setting Sandstorm,
Is that how you pronounce it? Hippopotas?
and then swiftly dies so Aaron can take the stage. The
Nice.
combination of Endeavor, Sturdy, and Weather damage can shred through Caitlin's entire team when complemented by Shell Bell. And believe it or
cool.
not, the exact same can be said for Marshall's team. So now all that's left in our path to achieving the impossible is one small girl and one huge dragon. We open the battle with our level 1 nose.
She saw the nose pass and she's done.
Tip number 2. The final
Okay.
battle started like every other, but an extra layer of difficulty has been added since we now have to predict when Iris drops a full restore. One
Honestly, I feel like this is a little bit more feasible than the other challenges. You know, it's just like you can even just copy and paste his exact team, and you can just do the exact same shit. You know, it's not like too much.
pain split later,
going
and
on.
Drudagon uses Dragon Tail, which
I thought it was gonna be like a really hard challenge, but I watched a lot of like Small Ant stuff, so I'm excited to go react to his Pokemon videos. But like, it's just cool to see like how you can actually still attempt it, even though there's a massive level difference, there's still always a chance. You know?
apparently whirlwinds another Pokemon out, which is essentially an instant loss. Attempt number 3. Let's try out Shedinja, since they're immune to Dragon Tail. Okay, they have Flamethrower. That also sucks. Attempt number 4. The Dragon Tail sent out Aaron this time, who lowered his health, and then Rattata cleaned up. Right
Nice.
before, Iris sent out the Steel Behemoth known as Aggron, a Pokemon revered for his defensive stats who is about to get immediately humbled by a puny little rat. Now it's time for the beast standing behind her,
Jeez.
Haxorus. Given that Mold Breaker invalidates half my team, we saved Whimsicott
Mm-hmm.
for exactly this. Attempt number 5, attempt number 6,
Oh
attempt
my
number
God.
7, attempt number 8.
I'm telling you, just if you just save state it, you're fine. You already killed the what? It counts, I feel like, and then you don't have to go through like the luck all over again,
Gold
right?
Chop goes through Substitute, it goes through Focus Sash. This Haxorus counters literally everything. Attempt
that's
number
annoying.
9, Toxic Nose Pass, Endeavor Aaron, Leech Seeding Whimsicott, yet another Endeavor with Haxorus returning. I sent out Shedinja since Iris doesn't have any moves left to hit through Wonder Guard, but I forgot Mold Breaker exists, which makes Wonder Guard not exist. Shedinja's useless. God! We've been
my
here
poor
before,
boy.
and I honestly don't know how much I have left in me. Maybe it is impossible to win with the level 1 team.
He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. Haxorus is dead now.
Earthquake? Why?
Oh my god.
That's it. That's GG's.
That's it?
You did it. You beat it with a level 1 team. Oh my.
No
I didn't
way,
want to say
dude.
it, but I was thinking it.
Son of a
You weren't
bitch.
supposed to think it.
Attempt number 13.
No.
And it's finally over. For
Okay.
real this time. We took a seemingly worthless team and conquered an entire region. This was a genuine challenge, but the real difficulty was the question of how the fuck do I make this sound interesting? I
Yep.
literally just did the same thing in every single fight, and you watched, you liked the video, and you even subscribed to the channel. Well, at least we can enjoy the Hall of Fame.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Pokemon.
Beautiful. Anyway, we usually do our end screens here, so I guess this is where I'm going to be talking about it. Regardless, I hope you enjoy the content. Please let me know how you would have I guess what other Pokemon he could have used or what you would have used. I would love to know how else you can do this challenge. I like learning through you guys. I can only learn through you guys because obviously I keep making my own mistakes over and over again. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave a recommendation in the comments below if you want to see another Pokemon video, if you want me to try like smash. I love like smash toxic moments. So I was thinking about doing a video about that at some point. So I don't know, just let me know what you want to see and we'll talk about it in the comments below. All right. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you want to support me or want more content, subscribe to Madables for more reaction content. See ya.